We're getting near the end of the Adventure Bike Championship. We saw the KTM 1290 Super Adventure R knock off the venerable GS, the Triumph Tiger defeat the Kawasaki Versys, the Ducati Multistrada take over the Yamaha Super Tenere, and the Honda Africa Twin beat down the Suzuki V-Strom. We're in round 2 now, where the KTM 1290 Super Adventure R faces the Triumph Tiger. The Tiger is an intriguing bike. It's a 1215cc triple with 139 horsepower, and like other adventure bikes in the bracket, it's heavy. There are a ton of different model options for the Tiger, and the one I'd be most interested in, the XCX, is 547 pounds dry. I don't think it's unreasonable to add an additional 30 pounds when the Tiger is fully fueled and ready to ride. That's a heavy bike. The Tiger's looks are as rugged as the bike is versatile. The 1200 comes in 2 distinct models, XR for touring adventures and the XC for on and off-road adventures. The Tiger has 6 riding modes: road, rain, sport, off-road, off-road pro, and a rider-defined mode. I love versatility, and I'd love to create the ride that fits best for me. So the rider-defined mode would be exactly what I need. The TFT display is much more easy to use than other brands. Yep, I'm looking at you, Honda. It's clear, concise, and you can quickly change modes with a 5-way joystick, even on the move. For my touring adventures, the Tiger really checks all the boxes. The riding position and the electronically adjusted front and rear suspension suggest that I could spend a long time in the saddle. And the large 5.2-gallon tank will take me even further. Traction control, ABS, and cornering LED lights put the Tiger right in line with the adventure bike competition. If you really want to make things easy, Triumph offers Shift Assist, which allows you to shift gears without using a clutch. That's intriguing, but I'm not really sure it's for me. I just really love the feel of being able to shift with a clutch. That's the old school part of me. The 2 off-road modes may help take my adventures further. Off-Road Pro allows you to fully shut off traction control and ABS in both the front and rear. Like other adventure bikes, the Tiger is heavy and can be a challenge off-road, but I feel the Tiger will be more challenging off-road than other bikes. Not only is the Tiger heavy, but that weight is sitting high. Compared to other bikes in this competition where the weight feels like it's at your ankles, the weight of the Tiger feels more at your hips. Well, that weight disappears as soon as you release the clutch on pavement. It's very apparent while riding off-road. That doesn't mean that a skilled off-road adventure bike rider cannot have full-on adventures in the dirt with the Tiger. With skilled hands and the right tires, the Tiger can be a very capable off-road bike. Just not for novices like me. How does the KTM 1290 Super Adventure R stack up? The conversation with the 1290 should always begin with horsepower and torque. 160 horsepower and 104 foot-pounds of torque. In the adventure market, nothing comes close to this 301cc motor. If you want to ride a powerful adventure bike on and off-road, the KTM 1290 Super Adventure R is your bike. But the story of the 1290 is not all about power. There are 4 different rider modes: sport, street, rain, and off-road. On pavement and sport mode, the 1290 can be best described as a comfortable sports bike. It comes in at 529 pounds. Just like the Tiger, the 1290 is a big adventure bike. It would be a bit of a struggle for new off-road adventurers. While I like the thrill of a challenge, I just don't want to struggle on such a top-heavy bike like the Tiger. And the 1290, with a chain drive rather than the shaft drive of the Tiger, is a lighter, more manageable bike. Compared to the 580-pound shaft-driven Tiger, the 1290 just feels lighter and smaller, especially at slower speeds. In the dirt where rideability is huge, that makes all the difference. With its 21-inch front wheel, the KTM is focused on off-road riding, but it has enough adjustability to offset the squirreliness from the big front wheel on the road. The 1290 also has a bunch of touring amenities. Electronic cruise control, a huge touring windscreen, heated grips, heated seats, and a large enough 6.1-gallon fuel tank good for traveling over 300 miles. These are nice features, but do you truly need a 160 horsepower adventure bike? Probably not, but even in sport mode, the power is smooth and manageable. The electronic suspension is a dream. In street mode, the 7.9 inches of travel is really composed as you ride energetically. Put the suspension in sport mode and it allows more fork dive to shorten that wheelbase. Each mode truly creates a different riding experience on the 1290. How does the 1290 handle off-road? Off-road mode on the 1290 trims power down to a manageable 100 horsepower and reduces throttle response. It's going to struggle a bit in the sand and up steep, gnarly hills. Or shall I say the rider will struggle a lot more than if on a lighter dual sport bike. What I really like about the 1290 is Bosch's motorcycle stability control, a system that constantly monitors acceleration, braking, weight transfer, and lean angle. The system instantly modulates braking or throttle based on the rider's inputs compared to all other factors. MSC also optimizes suspension dampening rates, keeping wheelies in check. I love my bacon, and what MSC does is save it when I'm not riding up to my abilities or beyond the conditions. The base price of the 1290 is $18,600. With a few additions and mods, I'll be in at about $22K. I'm about to unveil the winner, but keep in mind here, I'm choosing the winner based on what I want out of an adventure bike, which may or not be what you want. Which one would you choose? This video is a super quick synopsis of both bikes, so I'm sure I missed a few things. Leave me a comment down below and let me know what bike you'd choose and why. And of course, everyone is passionate about the bikes that they own. Just let me know why you love your bike in the comments below. The winner here is the KTM 1290 Super Adventure R. The KTM is lighter and more maneuverable off-road than the Triumph Tiger, and that's something that I'm really looking for out of a new adventure bike. So thanks for watching, everyone. Ride safe out there, seek adventure, and keep your wheels rolling in the right direction. I'll see you in the next video.